Hello, good morning, and welcome to Newsfile. This is your most authoritative news analysis show with me, Samson Ayenni. Doctors extend strike by 2 more weeks. More illegality, reckless, insensitive, or a justified action to get an incorrigible, reactionary employer to act fast to save the citizens. It took an oath to ensure their welfare. What is in the NDC's abolition of its electoral college for picking MPs and presidential candidates? You have heard the political talk for a new voters register. Let's now hear the hard facts for or against the demand. The Electoral Commission is here to help us deal with these vexed matters. You're welcome once again. We'll be right back. You're welcome back. This is Newsfile, your most authoritative news analysis show, and as always, is brought to you by the candid sponsorship of Bank of Africa, strong as a group and close as a partner, MTN. Welcome to the new world. MTN is everywhere you go. Sasso spray fresh and powerful. Star Assurance, they've been creating smiles since 1985, and they're celebrating 30 solid years of partnership. Lipton Tea, that is your #1 tea brand all over the world, and Yumvita, certainly the delicious way to grow. And this morning, as you already know, the issues we are looking at, the GMA extends the strike by 2 more weeks. Is it justified? We'll find out if it is. The NDC goes to primaries very soon, and they have taken some very drastic decisions. Is it simply aping the New Patriotic Party, or they have something which is even far better than what the NPP has? And what is in stock in that? What are the consequences that will flow out of that extension of the Electoral College? In fact, they've abolished it completely. Also, we would look, and that's our major issue for discussion this morning, do we need a fresh register? You have heard the politics, like I said earlier. Can we hear the hard facts for and against that demand? And that is why the discussion is special today. And my guest, Dr. Franklin Odro, he's Deputy Director, Head of Research and Programs at the Center for Democratic Development, CDD, Ghana. Thank you very much for coming to Newsfile, sir.
Good morning.
Great. And also Johnson Esiedu Inketia, General Mosquito. He's the General Secretary of the Governing National Democratic Congress, NDC. The last time you didn't show up on this show, we had a boycott. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine.
Is this your first time on this show, right? Newsfile.
I don't remember the last time I was here.
You've been on Newsfile.
I used to be on Crossfire.
Crossfire, yes. Yeah. Thank you very much. And you've heard he's had very interesting things to say about the register. Today, we will demand of him to say beyond the politics. And also, Kwabena Ejay Ejepong used to be my very good friend. He's General Secretary of the opposition New Patriotic Party, NPP, and you have heard him make a very strong point for a new electoral roll. You will hear the facts behind his argument and consider that against that of the NDC and against the uncertainty of the EC, and ask yourself whether indeed we do not need a fresh register. He's still my friend. Good morning and welcome to the show, sir.
I'm not sure why you're saying that.
Anyways, also joining us is Christian Owusu Pare. You know him. He is Acting Director, Public Affairs of the Electoral Commission. And he's here on behalf of the Electoral Commission. He will tell us what they have done so far with their agenda to seek to collate views and proposals for changes to the electoral roll or the electoral system. What have they done so far with that agenda? What have they achieved? And will the EC truly consider a new register? He will tell us why they would consider it and why they will not consider it. He's right here in the studio, and joining us on the phone lines will be Ivor Kobina Greenstreet, the General Secretary of the Convention People's Party, CPP, Ben Efson, who is a pollster and managing editor of the Daily Dispatch newspaper, will also help us to deal with the figures. We are talking the facts, why there ought to be a new register or should not. Thank you very much once again, and your views and comments are welcome as always to the show 1422, that's a text line, 1422. And you can also post them on our Facebook wall. We will share them with the rest of the world. Alternatively, you can send them to Newsfile at myjoyonline.com. And my production will bring that to my attention and we will share them with the rest of the world. This show, as always, is coming to you live from the Multi-TV studios here at Kokomlemle in Accra, and it is on your Joy News channel. Also, is live on radio on my Joy 99.7 FM, Love 99.5 in Kumasi, and over a dozen affiliate stations across the world, across the country. All over the world, you can hear us on myjoyonline.com, multi-TV world/streams, and also subsequently it's available on your ABN television Sky channel 235 in the UK and elsewhere in London. Thank you very much once again, and we start straight away with the doctors' strike. And as you know, the doctors yesterday held a most crucial meeting, and the outcome of that meeting was that they are extending the strike by 2 more weeks. How many more people will die before the call of the strike? How many people will die before the employer does what it is expected to do to protect the welfare of Ghanaians? And that's the most important question being asked. The Minister for Labour Relations and Employment will join us to tell us whether or not they are going to continue this elephant fight whilst the grass suffers.